side, and of course a calm day inside U.S. Bank Stadium in Minneapolis. Nothing like the fanfare of introductions to an NFL game, and that was in evidence a moment ago. Fireworks, pyrotechnics, you name it. This crowd is ready as their guys get set to match up between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Ready! 30 base.
Let's go, Abby.
Rock it.
Let's go.
Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And he's upended after a gain of 2 out to the 27.
Well, we saw him there trying to get it to the outside, trying to get to the perimeter, but not a whole lot of room there. But there's got to be one positive to that. If you keep moving laterally, creases tend to develop as the game moves on, and they can run it back inside later.
Yo, what are you doing?
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Watch the pass.
Hey, team 6. Ready?
Here's 2nd and 8. He gets this one into the hands of Dalvin Cook.
I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game, and you can create those great mismatches throwing it to your guys out of the backfield.
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so, and gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up as they go forward.
Come on,
An early test for this defense. Here we go on 3rd and inches.
218, chop it. Get it.
From the gun, Lawrence. And he's able to find
Oh
Diggs.
my goodness.
And he takes this one down almost all the way to
man.
the 30. They chalk that one up as a gain of 34 on 3rd down. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. First down, here's the run with Cook. And he is met quickly in the backfield. Down he goes, folded like a lawn chair. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And it'll be 2nd and 12.
Down. 60 outlaw.
Let's put him on the buses. Let's put that team on the bus.
Yo, snap the ball.
Yo, 5.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there, and now it's 3rd down. Just a little beyond the reach there of his receiver. That's probably one he wishes he had back.
He wishes it had been 7-on-7 in practice, or maybe even routes versus air, because that's a completion he makes, 9.9 times out of 10? Just missed that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
Mine's 50. And here we go. Watch the pass. Watch the pass.
80 weapon.
Alert 3.
Hard.
From the gun, it's a give to Cook.
Thank you.
And he'll be stopped at the
Jesus
27-yard line, well short of the first down marker. A good pickup there, 7 yards, but it brings up 4th down.
And after that type of a run, there's some talking going on down on the field, but it's not trash talking. The guy who just carried the ball, he's going back and telling his offensive line, great job, keep it up, and we'll break that one soon.
In the end, the opening drive, Charles, does yield points. Maybe not the touchdown that they wanted, though.
Yeah, but bottom line, they wanted to get something out of that drive, and they did that. 3 points, they won't turn that down at all.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Rodgers will bring the pack up with a 1st and 10 at their own 26. A first carry now for Kareem Hunt. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Packer first down.
That doesn't count towards my
level, doesn't he? Because when I watch him, I think of his vision.
Thank you, Madden.
Peripheral. Also has that sense of where holes are going
to
be before they actually open. That helps set him apart from many of the other backs in the league.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
From the 40 now on 2nd down. Rodgers nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Give the sack to David Onyemata, the product of Nigeria by way of Canada. Rodgers now, after the sack, he'll lead the pack up on 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Rodgers.
Damn it, man.
Going to be incomplete. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. That'll be a 50-yard punt with 8 on the return. And the Vikings will take over here 1st and 10. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And, you know, certainly a lot of football left to be played. We're not into December yet, but right now where we stand, they're first place in their division. Looking good, looking to be a threat come January.
And let's think about what every team has in their goals, all right? Number 1 goal is what? Make the playoffs. Number 2 goal is win your division. Number 3 goal, and the biggest goal, I think, is to be the highest seed possible that you can be heading into the playoffs so that you can have as many home games as possible to try and get you to the Super Bowl.
And right now fighting for every win possible to try to at least secure home field for the wild card and or divisional round. 5 yards on first down, but now just a 1-yard pickup there on 2nd. The Packers bringing in an extra member of the secondary here to try for the 3rd down stop.
Let's get off the field. Check 91. 91 is the lead.
From the gun, Lawrence. And he's got Kyle Rudolph. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Well, sometimes our pregame meetings do pay off, don't they? What do the guys in the locker room call it?
Well, they said it with a chuckle. They called him Old Reliable.
Oh,
yeah,
boy.
He doesn't move quite as fast as he used to, but he still knows all the
Rudolph.
tricks, doesn't he? Even that little gentle push-off in order to get open, he finds a way to pick up a first down.
Now a run with Cook. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Looking to throw on second down. Lawrence looking for Diggs, and it's intercepted.
Oh, boy.
Picked off at the 36.
All right, I guess.
CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it, and his coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training, so he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. Credit the tackle to Jalen Holmes.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
On second down, it's Hunt. And he'll be taken down at the 33.
Get tripped up by my own line, man.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They'll try to run for the first
Damn it, man.
And the ball is knocked out.
The ball is not free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up.
Fuck, man.
It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home.
My goodness.
The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover.
Fucking Harrison Smith.
3-0 after one on EA Sports. And this is right down the middle as he puts it through. And that will tie us at 3-3. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran onto the field. This is what we call sudden change, right? Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack again. They'll get 3 as the drive continues.
Madden.
It's a first down.
Thank you.
It's prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Fair. Get it.
On first down, it's Cook.
Wow.
He's got a first down and then some in midfield.
This is just ridiculous that you can't call a blitz.
Got to give a nod of appreciation
like,
to some of those
everybody
guys
gets picked up. Like, this shit, it never fails.
No appreciation for the guys from the backside that didn't allow any leakage, anybody could run him down from the backside.
They're at the kids' table.
Okay, so front side guys good, backside guys.
Like, I'm thoroughly confused at how that just routinely happens.
Worked out quite well, didn't it? A nice sizable gain.
Here's Madison running on first down. And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. 13 yards as the Vikings pick up the first down.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here.
Base,
4 plays, 3 first
doesn't
downs.
matter.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. First red zone chance now for the Vikings. 1st and 10 right at the 20. Back to throw. Lawrence.
Thank you.
Nowhere to escape.
Oh, man, Dean Lowry.
Dean Lowry. Credit him with a sack as he buries him for a loss of 10.
You can't stop me.
So now 20 yards to go on second down after the sack. Work to be done. A 10th carry of the game for Cook. And an alley to
Yo,
run.
this makes no sense.
This one he'll get to the 15,
Like,
right at the 15-yard line.
Everybody gets picked up.
15 as that'll lead to third down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The
Oh my
disadvantage of
goodness,
blitzing
man! This
often
game
alters the normal spacing and run
irritating.
fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
The Vikings on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5.
Here I come. Here I come.
Move. 61. Matchbox. Hit it.
Give to Cook out of the gun. And
Wow.
stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at
Should
the
have known.
3.
Should have
Bit of a
known.
surprise. They ran it on 3rd and medium. Proved to be the right call. 1st and 10.
Same old, same old.
70. Indy.
Watch the run. Watch the run.
Hey, Orbit. 44. Down.
Operating from the gun. Lawrence to the end zone, but it's incomplete. Stephon Diggs, his intended receiver. But it'll be 2nd and goal.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal.
Yeah.
Gone.
Watch the shit. Watch the shit. Hey, watch the shit.
Big grip.
They'll run for it with Cook.
Thank
And he's going
you.
to get this back to the 3-yard line and no further. No gain on the play there. They're going to need to come up with something better here on 3rd and goal. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. From the gun, Lawrence. And he
Of
will
course.
score. Touchdown.
Of course,
Vikings.
man.
Delvin Cook.
How does that
his
happen?
9th touchdown of the season. And the Vikings have taken the lead. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a really good point because you've got to communicate. And oftentimes when you start counting receivers, that's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
This game is deplorable.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, and wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know, we know where we are right now, but the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, got the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
7 at the 42-yard line.
I don't even think
The
that's
last
what
one
I
got 3. Now here's
really
2nd and
wanted to
7.
call, but
Rodgers now to throw. That's complete to the former Aggie Jay Sternberger. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 35.
I know you're trying not to scoreboard watch, but you only got 3 points. You're kind of hoping that type of play there gives you some positive momentum going into the half.
Yeah, need to do
Like
something to
it.
get more than that 3 number that they have on the
Play
scoreboard
in,
right
nope.
now. This
Shit.
offense finding
Come
its
on, come
legs
on.
now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Damn it.
Our score 10-3 with 2 minutes remaining in quarter number 2. A reminder, once we hit halftime, as we do all season, we'll send it down to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. He'll have all the stats and scores from games in progress around the NFL.
Wow,
Heavy traffic,
man.
and it's intercepted.
Wow.
Here Harrison Smith. And a big
He's able to
turnover
change
there as his
direction
guys will
like
get
that.
the football back.
When he's throwing
Brandon,
when
this is
he's
a
going
veteran
to the
quarterback
flat.
back there. He should know better than to make a throw like this. This is
Thank you,
definitely
Madden.
not his best ball. And I think he knew this was trouble the second it was leaving his hand.
Pilot, 64, reach.
Here's Cook as they begin on the ground.
Thank
and
you.
He goes nowhere. He'll lose yardage back at the 17. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. A toss to Cook. And he's taken down. It's a gain of 3 from the 17 to the 20.
Oh my goodness,
go ahead
man.
and use the second of their timeouts as they'll talk it over here before what will be an important 3rd down.
Ready? 10 Lobo.
It's the Mike. Mike 91.
Hey, Charlie.
91 is the Mike. Watch the pass.
Ready?
Operating from the gun, Lawrence. That'll be complete
Really?
to Cook.
How the
That's
fuck?
a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
All right, man.
Well, that certainly changes things.
Yeah, I think the thought process is they take this lead into the locker room, run something simple here. Instead, they get the big play. Now they have a chance to increase what they've done in the first half.
So the line of scrimmage all the way up to midfield now as they've got it 1st and 10.
Get it.
On the ground, it's Cook. And an alley to run. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
Lock it.
They run again on 1st down. Cook.
Yo, man.
And they'll
Like,
run
literally
this one
everyone
all the way
gets
down
picked up,
inside
like,
the 20.
Every time.
Big
Like, this
yardage, another
doesn't make
nice gain
sense.
there. This one goes for 20.
Boy, where would these guys be without his performance on the ground? That puts him over 100 yards now for the afternoon, and I tell you, he seems to be getting stronger as the day goes along.
10. Shoot, shoot, shoot.
Fire.
They'll run it with Madison.
Literally
And they'll get
every
this one
single
down to about the
person
17.
is getting picked up
Jair
every
Alexander
single
up to make
time.
the
Like,
tackle.
that shit
This
is
defense
wild.
against the run, by the way, they're not top 5, but they are top 10.
So what's your philosophy here? Do you try and run the ball against a team that's pretty good against the run? What if you're a pretty good running team? If so, you might want to go ahead and run it anyway because that's your strength.
And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard
This is
line.
how
Now the
garbage
Vikings
this
will
game
use the
is.
second of
You
their
can just do
timeouts
a 2-minute
as they
warning
get right at
drive
the 32nd mark of
with
this
just
first
running the
half.
ball. Where is this? Shit. Whatever.
Play number 7
Oh,
now
nowhere.
coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5.
Hey, exit.
From the gun, Lawrence. Open man is Thielen. It's
Shit,
complete.
man.
The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in this first half.
1st and goal at the 3-yard line.
Ready up.
44, Mike, 44. I got you, son. I got you.
Go, go.
You're all right.
Pull down.
Operating from the gun, Lawrence.
Man, of
And Thielen's
course,
got
man.
it.
I should have just went to hit him.
Vikings. Adam Thielen. His 3rd
This
touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. And that'll give them a 2-score lead here, but I'm looking ahead. They just want to hold it for the final moments here in the second quarter. They don't want to give up anything on the other side.
No, not at all, because if they don't, it almost had the feel of an imposing their will score. And right now, they want to make sure they keep that and carry it into the second half.
And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. We're under 20 seconds to go in the half. I'm guessing the wise play here is be safe.
That is the wise play, because if you think about trying to fool them here, here's what you're facing. You're facing a loosened-up secondary, playing a lot deeper than normal. So even if you run some type of misdirection, you're only going to fool them for a second or so. And guess what? They're so deep, they're really not going to be out of position. Take the knee, get to the locker room.
So we have come to halftime in what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach, the Vikings have to like their position. They've got the lead. They get this football as well as we are back and underway for the second half. And he'll wind up about 4 yards shy of where he would have been if he had taken a knee, as they'll start at the 21-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never wanted to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. But this is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive. And we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too. And they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for them. Looking to throw again on second down. Rodgers, he's got his tight end on the corner route. It's complete. Give him 18 on that play, and Green Bay has the first as well. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. They'll run on first down.
Wow.
And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
And of course,
toss left side into the hands of his tight end.
Oh my God, man!
And it'll be third down.
That was a nice throw out there to the flat, but they defended that pretty well. The hope is to go ahead and put it on him so he can turn and get upfield and gain additional yardage. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that play.
Fuck, man.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. From midfield, here's Rodgers.
Really? Come on, man! How?
Picked off at about the 31. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. First possession of the third quarter.
He's behind him and
so maybe a second half tone
outruns him on that.
That's the equivalent of running
what
out
can
the
you do?
wrong door
I mean,
and running into your
it is what it is.
instead of running out onto the field.
It is what it is.
Dud for that one.
Has that happened to you before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A first down run, good for about 3. 2nd and 7 coming up. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
Third quarter, and you've got the lead. You're not ready to go into that 4-minute offense to close the game out, but a running game can really benefit your team right now.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. And he slips up past the 45.
Everybody gets picked up every single time. It doesn't matter.
They're trying to show
Man,
they can run the ball and
zone,
protect this lead. Give it to the backs,
blitz.
play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
What can you
Probably a
do?
good philosophy at this point. Going to make that defense stand up and stop.
Whatever, man.
Following the good run by Cook, here's another 1st and 10. Now a handoff here to his running back.
Like every single time.
Into Green Bay territory. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
Well, no matter how they phrase it, staying on schedule, staying ahead of the sticks, whatever you want to call it, 7 yards on first down, that fits the bill.
So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3.
6 guys. Check 6.
Cook.
Like, look at this shit. Like, this man is exhausted. And he's still gonna get a first down because
we don't talk about it very often,
nobody can get off a block.
When you start the second half,
like,
which can manifest itself in
this
some
shit is
sloppy
wild.
tackling. And how about right there? He ran right through that weak tackle attempt.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Lawrence. It's complete to Diggs. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to it.
Kenny Clark gets off a block, and it doesn't matter because he runs right by.
It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first. A lot to praise.
Whatever, man.
I know you're seeing what I'm seeing. Those guys up front, they're getting it done.
Doesn't matter what play is called. They are handling their business at the line of scrimmage and dominating right now on this drive.
Wow.
Wow. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Oh, my goodness.
With his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Vikings are going to widen that advantage. Bailey got the extra point, and the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Bailey now to kick it away after the touchdown. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And all that work, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Now here's a throw that's taken in by Tajay Sharp, and he's upended at the 33 following a good pickup of 8. Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33. To throw is Rodgers. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. Rodgers now 6 for 6 since coming back out of the locker room. It's 1st and 10. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. And finally brought down right at the midfield stripe. 11 yards and a Green Bay Packer first down.
Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
Interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target.
But Harrison Smith.
First down there, but it's incomplete.
Harrison Smith.
We've not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers.
Oh,
Everything
my
seemingly
goodness.
has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long, and they've been on the spot.
I didn't even mean to press that.
Picked off by Anthony Barr. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line.
Man, who gives a shit?
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the 3rd quarter. Your 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Yeah, push them forward. Why don't you?
Playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball down the field.
No, that's not what I wanted to do.
Again, it's Cook.
And it worked.
And
Whatever.
for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. No gain on the play there, so they're left with a 3rd down and 6.
Could have swore he was stopped behind the line of scrimmage, but hey, Madden.
44 is Mike. 44 is Mike. Check.
To throw on third down, Lawrence. And this is Cook with the ground.
And of course, a table
The
route.
drive stays alive. A
Same
third down,
shit.
of 8.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the
Same
football.
shit.
Doesn't matter
Oh.
what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Whatever.
Yo.
Running from the shotgun with Madison. And he'll be taken down after a decent gain, and that will bring
This
us to
shit
the
is
end
just
of this third quarter of play.
horrible.
And we return, welcoming you back to Minneapolis. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. A good run, got 7 on first. Here's 2nd and 3.
Hey, box drop.
44, Mike, 44.
Defense.
2nd and 3. And Rudolph has it, the tight end.
What?
And he's taken down inside the 30. And this is going to result in another first down as the
How?
tackle's made
Like,
at the
yo,
Packers'
what?
29-yard
Like,
line.
how?
Like so many tight ends nowadays, they have no problem at all putting him in the slot and letting him go to work, and that's a nice pitch and catch right there for a first down.
I don't give a shit anymore.
Check. Got you.
Go out. Shoot.
On first down, Cook might have gotten this one down to the 28, and that's all.
24 carries.
Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the fourth quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
And
Oh
down
my
inside
goodness,
the 15
man.
he goes.
Table route, table
And
route,
this is
table
going to result
route.
in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 13-yard line.
5 receptions. Whatever,
This
man.
quarterback now 12 of 15 throwing the ball, 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. They run, Cook, and he'll fight his way down right around the 12.
Man is exhausted.
Credit him with a
I
1-yard gain
can't.
there to make it 2nd
Still
and 9.
They're pretty good
can
spot
get
right
yards.
now
He
with a
doesn't
convincing lead. I think
fumble.
this
He
is where
doesn't
they
get
put on the
injured.
boxing gloves.
Whatever,
Start trying to
man.
pound him into submission.
And the offensive line, they've controlled this game. I don't see why that trend would change now.
No, check.
Hey, Sam off.
Check. Hey, watch it. Kill.
Ready?
On 2nd down, this is Madison.
Look, Kenny Clark.
He
My,
will score. Touchdown, Vikings. Alexander Madison, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the
There's
Vikings
no-
are going to widen that advantage. And certainly some credit there for that touchdown goes to the offensive line.
They never get the credit they deserve
Huh?
in the stat sheet.
I didn't even.
But they are the reason that they
Yo,
get
I
the
didn't even
points.
have my.
Excellent job
I
up
handled the
front, clearing
controller.
the way for the score.
Huh?
They're down here in the 4th, and that personal foul penalty is not going to help.
No, in these types of situations, players will tell you that's extra intensity. From where we sit, it's actually frustration. Not a good play.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And with 3 interceptions thrown already, we'll see. Do they rely more on the ground game here?
They may have to change things offensively to try and settle things down, not just for the guy throwing the ball, but for the rest of the offensive unit, because his confidence has to be shaken a little bit. And you just wonder.
Ah, that's the wrong button. He catches it. Oh, my goodness.
Scantling, 17 yards on the play there as the Packers have the first down as well. Here's Rodgers.
Not only have they completed a couple on this drive, but they peeled off some pretty good chunks of yardage, too.
Absolutely great start. 2 nice plays in the pass game. Now can they continue to feed off that? And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down. Ball on the 42 as they come up 2nd and 10. Here's Rodgers to throw again.
He caught it.
And this is taken in one-handed. What a catch. And
caught
this is going
that
to turn
one,
into
like...
another first down as the tackle is made
All
at the
right,
Viking
Madden.
16. Finally, a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They come up 1st and 10 at the 16. Now it's Rodgers. Going right side here, and that's complete. And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. The completion good for 3, and it's 2nd down.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
They'll run with Hunt on 2nd down. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Kareem Hunt, his 9th touchdown of the season. And the Packers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And he puts this one through. It makes our score 31-10. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. All of a sudden, they have quite a bit of breathing room. This was a one-score game, but touchdowns on their last 2 drives, and now comfort is here, so to speak.
It certainly is for them. I've been in this situation before.
Literally every single time. There's nothing I can do.
A little bit of finger pointing. Hey, what's going on? How can we stop them? Can someone make a play to try and stop this momentum?
Well, they're going to be ball hawking because they need a turnover on that other side. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now Cook. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock rolling, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they want to put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So the Vikings in possession of the football as we get you reset. And you'd have to figure they're just looking to burn these final 2 minutes away and get out of here with a victory. He's got a first down and then some at midfield. It's a gain of 16, and the Vikings have the first down as well.
Kyle Rudolph is the greatest blocker. Like,
the heavy workload,
it's
but you and
just
I both know, well-conditioned, and he did tell us that he thrives on being at his peak.
28 carries.
And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Running for the first time with a fullback, C.J. Ham. He'll get it to the 40. Broke the tackle there to get some extra yardage.
The fullback dive. Like, this is garbage.
It's 2nd and 4. On 2nd down now. It's Cook.
Like, look at this shit, man. 29 carries.
A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
Do my eyes deceive me, or is he getting stronger as this game moves along?
Burst seems just as good here in the 4th as it was way back in the 1st, doesn't it?
I do believe someone put a lot of time in the offseason and continues to condition during the season in order to continue to carry the ball at this rate.
They run on first down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7, forthcoming. Preston Smith there on the stop. 3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. So the final seconds have ticked away in this Minnesota victory. And when you break it